Hello gang. Hello friends. Hello gang friends. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Let's do some nail stuff. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I like that you're here. How are you? First up, we have this A+ collection from Madad Glam. It is such a nice collection. They've all got matching glittery ones. It's amazing. This red morning alarm. You know there's certain reds that are like, that's the red. There's another one they've got from a recent collection called Loyalty. That one and morning alarm, they are the reds that you want. They're amazing. So this is their, am I shouting? I'm sorry. This is their A+. Their A+ collection, which I'm guessing is a back to school type thing. Aren't you so glad, unless you do go to school still, that smell in the air that says autumn's arriving, that makes you think, oh God, school's starting soon. Aren't you so glad you're not there anymore? Although wouldn't say no to 6 weeks off in the summer. Anyway, Monday Blues, another awesome colour, and the sparkly one to go with it. Science lab, so good. All hollowy, lovely. My locker was in the science labs. It was a real pain in the ass because it was separate to the rest of the school. So we're going to swatch these. I'll do one coat swatch, and then I'll do another coat off screen and we'll have a look at them. And then we're going to do something with their new HOLO chrome gel paint, which is like, it's like if you put a unicorn in a blender. That's what I think it would look like. Don't put unicorns in blenders though, that's animal cruelty, and it's not good. I'm sure dead unicorns has come up a few times in my videos. But that's because a lot of nail products look like dead unicorn blood. Or just unicorn blood. They don't have to be dead. Maybe they're donating at the unicorn hospital for other unicorns. I've lost track. Oh, this one, Treasure Book. Look how gorgeous that is. And green. I'm kind of into my greens at the moment. I think I've reached that age in life where, I like plants. And I want to be a plant mum. So I like greens. Although I have only had one plant in my life. I've had several, but one that I've managed to keep alive. It's an aloe vera plant, and it's called Becky. There is a reason for it. I won't bore you with it. How nice is Monday Blues? It's got like a bit of a purpliness to it, just a little bit. But it's gorgeous, as is this science lab. I had a science teacher called Mr. Bacon. I remember I got one of those plastic fake poos and put it on his desk once. Yeah. So that is the A+ collection. It's gorgeous. Look at them all with their little matching sparkly ones. So cute. It's like they're on a 4-way date, little couples. So don't forget, you can get a whopping 30% off at Madad Glam using the link in the description and the code MISSJO30. Etch it into your mind whenever you buy something from there, MISSJO30. And maybe take a screenshot of all my codes, because I've got ones for a bunch of places, so we like to save money. And now for the piece de resistance, the holographic chrome gel paint. Just wait. Oh, look. You didn't have to wait long. I wouldn't do that to you. Look at that. Holy moly. Oh, that's bananas. So we're going to do something with it. Going to do a set using this as the main character. But then I put stuff over it, and I kind of disguise it a bit so the hollow isn't as visible as if I'd have just done a plain nail, because I put stuff over it. It's quite subtle, the hollow, But then so when it's a super fine holo, you know, it's not got big chunky bits of holographic glitter. Oh, look how nice it paints on though. I did really, 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 really thin coats, like really thin. See, I'd wiped my brush there and I'm kind of taking it off. So just do really thin coats. What was I saying? Oh, look at it. Oh, my camera kept going blurry, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's like all super fine holo. It's going to look best under a flash. But it is chrome and it is holo and it is so nice to paint with. Like so nice. So we're going to top this now. And then we're going to put stuff on top of it. I know I always harp on about not putting stuff on top of a shiny top coat because it won't grip. But we're going to use the Madame Glam rhinestone glue. Not Madame Glam, Baccarat, sorry. Got a discount code for them as well. This rhinestone glue is amazing. And it's tack free. So you can use it for a whole bunch of stuff. You can use it for like aquarium nails and things. And we're going to do... Oh, would you just stop talking? No. We're going to do some, what is this called? I didn't know it had a name, and then someone told me in the comments of the last one. Baccarat? Baccarat? I don't know. Baccarat, I think. So we're just going to use this gem gel and just do really thin swirls next to each other. I will cure each one before I do the next one because you don't want them to sort of touch and join up. So we're going to do that all over this, and I don't know what happens next. I filmed this over a week ago, maybe, so I can't remember. Sorry. But I was saying something about the holo, was I? Was I? Oh, look at that. See, the lines I've done kind of hide the holo a bit because we haven't got this flat, smooth surface, but it's there, and I think that looks really cool. And the reason I did it on top of top coat was because we wanted the stuff between the swirls to be top coated, and also if I messed up, I didn't want to wipe because I don't know what would happen if you wiped a chrome, whether it would make it go funny, you know? Funny peculiar, not funny ha-ha. So now we're taking Chic Rose, was it, maybe? Which is a newish one, which I love. Oh yeah, we're just going to do some little stars. Because I've had no inspiration, no creative juices have been flowing recently. Anxiety is through the roof. It's horrible. This is a window that I get every day where I feel okay. So I'm like, quick, do a voiceover. But I've had no creativeness, and my go-to is just stars, and stars are good all the time. So we're going to do some little stars on there, just a dot with this is with the chrome, and then pulling up, down, left and right from the dot. So just use the product from the dot to make the arms. And then I gave them little starbursts as well. And then some other dots and top. Ah, oh, simple, but super cute. And did you notice I didn't go OTT with the dots? It was very tempting. It took a lot of self-control. And you can see the holo in there, but it's such a tiny area. You do have to look for it. And then from here on out, we're kind of doing the same thing, but in different ways. So we're going to do a chrome French. This bit here, when I turn it upside down and try to mirror it, I thought no matter what it looks like, even if it's not that even, that's how I'm not going to do it again. Wasn't in the mood. But luckily it's okay. I'm using the Madame Glam application brush here, just to carefully go up the sides, and again making sure, so you'll see I'll probably wipe firmly down so I can take some of the product off because I want it to be very, very thin. And it's very opaque, so I probably only did one coat. Yes, I think I only did I don't know. If you think you need another coat, do another coat. But because it's got a colour underneath it, I don't think it needed it. So again, we're going to top this, and then we're going to Baccarat. It just makes me think of Burt Baccarat. Burt Baccarat? Is that the composer? I'm Googling. Baccarat. Burt Baccarat. It is Burt Baccarat. Ah, my piano teacher would be proud. He was a composer and a songwriter. There you go. That's not what this design is called. It's called Baccarat. But just join me on my journey of unplanned voiceover. Didn't watch the video through and think, what should we talk about? Just pressed record. Oh, look at these. These are Crystal Parade Zodiac Mine Silver. Yes, I labelled my pots for the label maker. And I'm happy to be that kind of person. These are my favourite crystals ever. They're silver. And I think the first time I used them, I said you might not see them again. I said you might see them a lot, or you might see them not at all, because they're so nice. I don't want to use them. So if I use them all, then I won't have them anymore. But they're amazing. I love those crystals. Used the Madad rhinestone glue to put them on, and then some little caviar beads. And now we're going to do, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do a moon with crystals. So I'm using this holochrome as a background for the moon. We'll get the shape, and then any gaps between crystals will not look gappy. So we're going to plonk this on here, just a big C, and then make it fat in the middle. Crescent moons, much harder than they might look, I think, anyway. One of those things that you could end up sort of trying to correct the shape for ages, and then you just end up with a full silver nail, like eyeliner. So we're going to top this, just the silver bit. Why am I topping just the silver bit? Oh yeah, I'll tell you when we get there. And then we're using these mine crystals. They do have different sizes. And then we'll use caviar beads to make the little points. And we'll put caviar beads in between our crystals. And I think this has got to be my favourite crystal thing I've ever done. I have done some crystal placements that I've surprised myself with before because I suck at them. Although Selena Ryden's crystal placement cards are amazing. If you can't think of crystal patterns, get them. They're so good. But yeah, I have surprised myself with some nice crystal patterns on the odd occasion. But this one, a moon with crystals, with my favourite crystals surrounded by stars. Stop it. So this is why I only topped the moon first, because I wanted to use this top coat to seal in around the crystals. Don't go over them. You can go over the caviar beads, but not the crystals. And look at that little twinkly moon there. Hello, moon. That's what I say every time I see the moon. Hello, moon. How are you? And then we're going to do a wiggle and fill that in with chrome, and then Burt Baccarat over it, maybe. That's what I'm going to call this style now. It's not Baccarat, it's Burt Baccarat. So we'll top, and then we'll go over with our what is it? Rhinestone glue. It's a gel, not a glue. And then I don't know if we put anything in the pinky space. We'll see. But again, I'm going to cure, or at least half cure, each of these before I go on to the next one. Oh, I haven't talked for this long in, I don't know, probably since the last video. And my voice goes croaky really quickly. It's like drying out. I don't have enough saliva to keep my throat moist from talking so much. That's a horrible sentence, wasn't it? Did have a hater comment the other day about talking too much or something. But I think it's well established that I don't care if people think I talk too much. It's my video. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. You know? More stars. Are you all okay? I hope you're all okay. You're all in my prayers every single night. And again, if you leave a comment, it does get read. I'm not very good at replying to them at the moment because anxiety and panic attacks and everything is just my daily life at the moment, and I don't want to talk to anyone, you know? I don't want to communicate with anyone. I don't want anyone to ask anything of me. I just want to be by myself with no responsibility, you know, nothing. If a friend texts me, I'm like, oh my God, what do they want? What do they need? It freaks me out. Fucking weirdo. Anyway, but I hope you're all okay. Just another quick look at the chrome before we look at the final set. So I added some stars and then topped the pink area. Look at it. Don't you just want to pour it all over your naked body? I do. Cover myself in blended unicorn. And this is the final set. Easy, I would say, because you're kind of just doing the same thing over again, but the same thing over again, but in different patterns like this is what makes a cohesive set, I think. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to look in the description for discount codes for a bunch of places. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you being here so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. How do I manage to time that to end there all the time? Fascinating.